Hey video friends, Liz Clever from Closet Play Image here. Join me today as I face my embarrassment and edit the dresses. Stay tuned. Thanks so much for sticking with me. I'm Liz Clever from Closet Play Image, where we are all about bright ideas for your style and your wardrobe. And yeah, tis the day. I'm taking you along with me. Who knows where we'll end up at the end of this. But anyway, yes. So this, if you did not see the first video in this, I talk about the questions that I ask myself when I'm editing my wardrobe. And that number one question, and first off, I'm assuming that everything fits. Does it fit is not even a question, because if it doesn't fit, it's not there. So for me, that's the assumption that it fits. But once we get past the does it fit, then I ask myself, what is this item's level of refinement? And I guess I didn't quite dive too deeply into why I do that in the last video, but I do want to just sort of give an overview of why I do that here. So why do I sort out levels of refinement? Because I don't want to be comparing apples and oranges. I want to compare apples to apples and oranges to oranges. Because if I have a limited amount of space, I need to make sure that I'm utilizing that space well. And so for me, that means pulling together the different kinds of dresses that I have and then judging each grouping on its own merits, right? So I already pulled out kind of dressy date night dresses that wouldn't get worn during the day. And I also pulled out some super businessy dresses that don't usually get worn for daily wear either. Like I might wear them to a funeral, or I'll wear them to a business work event that's like a serious work event. But other than that, they're not the kind of thing I would put on for the day just to go about a casual day or a casual work day. So what I've got here, from there on over, are my oranges, right? I'm comparing oranges to oranges. Yeah, so let's get going on that, huh? But before we do, if you have gotten any value out of the videos you've been watching here, please do me a favor. It's make the algorithm happy. Like, subscribe, do all the things. You know how that works, right? So thank you. I wanted to ask that before I forgot and got into this and started getting like possibly emotional, because there's emotions in our closet, right? There's things, there's regret, there's money spent, there's a lot of stuff that goes into the things that are hanging on our rack or in our wardrobe. Now, you may ask, you might look and go, okay, that looks like she's got a bunch of dresses there. Yeah, but is that too much? Well, that is not a decision you can make for me or I can make for you. You have to determine how much is enough for you. Now, for me, I have I think there's 4 foot of closet space in there. And then I have spillover out of season storage in a box. Now, sure, I could fit all these dresses in a box, but this box holds all of my out of season clothes. So it holds my sweaters, which take up the vast majority of it for winter, right? So it holds my sweaters, it holds my out of season pants, it holds all of my out of season clothes. Now, why do I limit myself to 1 box? I suppose I could have 2. For me, it's a matter of the container concept. I don't know if you are not familiar, like if you're a declutterer, you might be familiar with Dana K. White from A Slob Comes Clean. She talks about the container concept. You know, for me, my container is my closet and a storage box. So for me, that's my container. So let's get started, right? So in the last video, I discussed how my 2 questions are, what's its level of refinement? And that question number 2, we're really going to dig into today. And that question number 2 is, would I move it? Now, meaning, not would I move it from room to room, but if we were moving, would I pack this dress, unpack it on the other side, and find a home for it? Because I find that question gives me a lot of clarity. It makes me go, oh, you know, yes, I like it, but no, not enough to move it. And I'm going to assume I'm moving it to a place where my weather and my circumstances and my lifestyle are similar to they are now, okay? So it's not like I'm moving from Georgia to Colorado. That would be a very different, I'd be evaluating these very differently, right? But if I was gonna move, if we were moving, would I move it? So there's my question. Now, when I take that into account, I'm also taking into account that thinking in 3s that I've talked about, and I will link thinking in threes video there for you. But really what I do is I think in threes. Short answer is I think in threes when I plan my wardrobe to create versatility across the seasons. So let's see. First thing I'm gonna go, do I have any duplicates here? Do I have any dresses that are essentially the same dress? Okay. Oh, I got an empty hanger here for the dress I'm wearing today. This navy blue one, which could end up being one that goes, but since I'm wearing it, it's probably not. All right, so do I have any duplicates here? I have 2 white dresses that I'll take a look at. I have 2 chambray type dresses that I'll take a look at. And I have, I have 2 of literally the same dress here, but in 2 different colors. So let's address this one first. Address, see what I did there? Sorry, not hashtag sorry, not sorry. Okay, so let's address these right now. So I have 2 of the same dress. It's a little, kind of a little swing dress, short sleeve mock neck, Amazon special, super cute, really relaxed, very casual. I wore these quite a bit during COVID. They're really not my style. If I was going to keep one, you would say, which would you keep, the black or the red? Most people's instinct would say, keep the black, because a little black dress is a must-have, right? But for me, my instinct says keep the red, because I don't already have a red dress, but I have plenty of dark dresses. I don't need a black dress. You don't need a black dress either. I'll post an article about that below. I mean, you might need one, but you might not. It's not a must-have. I won't even get started on that. So yeah, if I was gonna keep one, but do I even want to keep one is the question. The answer is no, I don't. These are gonna go. I'm gonna pass them on to somebody else who will love and appreciate them. So I'm gonna push them here. Pop them there for the moment. I'm gonna put the work dresses in my closet. So let me turn around and do that. Ones that are really worky. There you go, they're really worky. And I'm gonna put the ones that I'm going to edit on out over here. 2, down 2. That feels good. I'm feeling a little lighter already. So let's talk about these 2 chambray dresses. So I got them both on eBay, and this I have discovered is a problem on eBay. Because you can find some things for so little, sometimes you just sort of keep buying. Now, I love the shape of this one. The elastic though is really getting shot. Do I love it enough to take it to my seamstress and have her replace the elastic? No. So that one goes. And that one will probably, I'm not even sure where they'll go. This one, a little chambray dress, sundress. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to this because this is super practical right now. So in a first pass, this is super practical for both my lifestyle. I can wear it for casual, for sure. Not so sure I would wear it for work. Kind of depends on the work situation. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in there. Let's get to the white dresses. All right, so I've got 2 white dresses here. One is actually identical to the one I'm wearing now. I will link the blog post about buying these last summer below. It had to do with a massive heat wave. And not enough dresses. No, actually not enough lightweight cotton poplin like wear out in the heat dresses, which I know. It looks like they're there, but they're really not. And then this one, which is super comfortable, loose, easy breezy, but more business-like. This one is not one I would really wear for business because it's got these little peekaboo holes on it. It's super trendy and not very classic. Will I keep 2 white dresses? Yes, I will. And I'm okay with that because white is really good for my coloring. And yeah, and one is more playful, the other is also more versatile for work. So I am happy to keep 2 white dresses there. Now you might not work for your style and your wardrobe, that's okay. But for me, so far I'm there. So I'm keeping my favoriteest of all dresses because I can wear that for both work and for play. So there we go, we've got 3 so far. Alrighty, let's see. Let's go on to others that might be semi-duplicates. I have, a blue linen dress, tiered, super loose and lightweight. Linen, very breathable for summer and heat. So I could actually divide these again, if I was so inclined, by what I wear in the summer versus what I wear the rest of the year. Or I should say, maybe I should actually clarify that and say what I wear from spring through fall and what I really only wear in the winter. Because that's a much smaller season and I don't need as many pieces for that. So let's see what we got here. All right. Yeah. Did I make a decision on that yet? No, I haven't. So let's pause there. I'm back. So I did that. I reorganized kind of by summer heat versus rest of year. And so that helps me, once again, hone down. Because when we are looking, for example, if you opened your entire wardrobe, particularly if you have a big walk-in wardrobe, and decide, I'm going to edit my wardrobe today, that could be super overwhelming. But if you are just looking at, I'm just going to go through my jeans today, or I'm just going to go through my t-shirts or just through my sweaters today, it's a whole lot less overwhelming. I know, it's not Marie Kondo, but it works much better for most people to do it in bites because it's not as terrifying because all the other stuff is still there. So just throwing that out there is kind of a little twist on the psychology of that. So if I'm looking at summer versus the rest of the year, and so what I've got here is I've got things that are comfortable for the summer heat, including the dress I'm wearing now. So I have got, I've got pink linen, I have pink polka dot, I have an airy dress here, another super airy relaxed dress here, that chambray that we were just looking at. I have the dark blue linen that I was showing you that can be for, you know, work or play. And then I have a black dress that super cute, really gets worn mostly for dances because it's got a big swirly skirt, but it's definitely a sundress type dress that I could wear during the day. Not that I wear a whole lot of black. Now, if I go back through these, this I actually bought for spring and summer, but it is polyester and I'm not loving it. It's going to pass on. Was it money poorly spent? Yes. And that's okay, because I learned a lesson from it. Pay more attention to the fiber content. It's super cute. I love it. I really do. But I haven't worn it. I bought it and I have not yet worn it. And it was one of my French 5, which is a little frustrating. But, so even we make mistakes. Even stylists make mistakes. I try to make less and less of them with every passing year. So now what do I have left? Let's see. I have this dress, which technically, oh, I'm about to sneeze. I could wear as a day dress, but because it's silk, I rarely do. So I'm gonna put that kind of with my evening and date night dresses in the closet, right? It could be, but it usually only gets worn for date night. So let me throw it in with the date night dresses where it belongs in the color hierarchy. There you go. Okay, okie doke. So, have I eliminated something? Sure. So far I've edited out 4. I'm still looking at some here. I love the pattern and there's so much goodness about this dress. There's the animal print pattern in the light blue with the grays. It's good for my coloring. It's super easy to wear. It's definitely a spring and fall dress. Not so good in the summer because it's polyester. This dress I love. I'm certainly keeping it as one of my favorite dresses of all time, but it is very much for winter. So this is a keep, a winter keep. Still pondering this. These two, cute dresses from Bowden, love them, great shapes, love the colors and the patterns. Am I wearing them? Have I worn them as much as I'd like to? No. Will I grab them before I grab something else? No. So that's what we call splitting our wears. Are they similar to other dresses I have? Not really so much, but I'm pretty much always going to grab something lighter and easier. Are they more work-y because of the fabric? For sure. But you know, if I was going to keep one, if I was going to keep only one, it would be this one. So this one is a definite go. This is a definite maybe. So we're getting it down. This dress I bought this spring. Shouldn't have bought it, but I do love it. It's very flowy, it's very feminine. I think this is going to be a very limited item in my wardrobe, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to wear it in the fall. It's too hot to wear right now, but I will wear this again in the fall. I'll break it out in the fall. Yes, it's a floral, but it's a dark background floral. So I'm gonna break this out in the fall and see how I feel about it then. And that is okay, because I'm pretty sure there's room for this. It's awfully lightweight and will fold up very easily. These two are similar in shape and length and the time I would grab them. This one is dressier, this one is more casual. My life now skews more casual. All right, I'm just gonna let it go. That's one I may regret, but you know what, it's okay. It is okay. So let me put this back where it goes. Whoop. And last dress to evaluate is this little wrap. I love a good wrap dress. It's denim, it's super lightweight though, so it really does work for all the year. It has those classic wrap lines, so even though it's denim, I can definitely wear it for work. So, the problem is I already have plenty of other dark dresses, right? So do I want another blue dress? Well, denim is my love language. Denim is one of the colors that carries for me all 4 months of the year. So yes, I think this one is going to stay. So if I think of this as my fall winter dresses here, and the rest of them is spring summer, 15. It's probably still more dresses than I need, and I have a feeling I'm going to go through this again. But so far, I've managed to winnow out 6. We'll see if I get rid of any more. So right now, these will go hanging back in my closet, and these will go into the storage box for the fall. I will reassess these in the fall. Like, it's a love-hate relationship with this dress. And I shouldn't have any love-hate relationship in my closet, right? I think this one's gonna require a little putting on and a little style and restyling. And sometimes that's what it requires. And that's okay. So, yeah, I'm very on the fence about this dress right here. And that's okay, you can be on the fence about a couple pieces. Not a big deal. Hopefully, you got something out of this today. If you did, imagine what it would be like to work with me personally. Because yes, you can. If you've enjoyed today, just imagine what it would be like to be in style school with me, where you get 4 personal styling sessions throughout the year, 1 each quarter. And you can use those sessions however you would like. We could do an edit with you and some of your pieces. We could do so many different things we could do. But anyway, so thank you for sticking with me. Your time is precious, and any of it you spend with me is a gift. If you want to learn more about wardrobe editing, about capsule wardrobes, about seasonal wardrobing, pop on over to the blog. I would love to see you over there. That's closetplay.biz, closetplay.biz. Biz rhymes with Liz. Thank you for spending some time with me today.